people who are still connecting on audio. We'll just wait a minute or two to let everyone join in and connect on the audio so that we can start with the introductions and all. Okay. I can see most of the people have, I guess, connected on the audio. So great. Welcome to one and all. This is Satnam Ji. I am currently working as head of admissions at Outscal, and I'll be your host for the day. We have with us our program director who will be with you throughout the journey, Roop. So Roop, can we have a quick introduction from your end, please?
Hey guys, I'm Roop. I'm program director, making sure the program goes fantastic all the way. So I have been working with Outscal from last 1 year, and it's been a fantastic journey. I would like to welcome you to this new world of game where you guys will be exploring your career opportunity to reaching that to a new height. So yep, we have Abhishek here. Abhishek is our alumni, plus now he is working with us. Can you please give us a quick introduction, Abhishek?
Hello guys, good evening to all. So as Roop introduced you already, so I'm an old student of Outscale. Before joining Outscale, I used to work as a web developer, but I then moved on, switched into the gaming industry, and so now I'm working currently here in the Outscale itself. So I hope you all the best for your endeavor and search for the career in a game development. And let's
Thank you.
hope
Thank you so
find
much.
this session.
Thank you
Good.
so much, Abhishek. So basically, Abhishek was actually our alumni. Now he's working with Outscale itself. So first he studied with Outscale, and currently he's working on various gamification projects with Outscale as well. So welcome to everyone who's joined into the session. Just a quick heads up. If you have any queries or doubts or questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. I will be able to take up any questions regarding the admission process of the program. Then we have Abhishek with us for any kind of technical doubts, and Roop with us to generally talk about the program in general, how the program shapes up and all. Moreover, if you have any questions regarding the gaming industry in general, whether there are opportunities or not, whether there are jobs or not, what kind of technologies you'll be working on during this program and all, please feel free to drop in your queries and questions in the chat. And me, Abhishek, and Roop will be more than happy to take them up for you and help you out with the same. So, generally speaking, currently, if you would have heard about the facts and all, there's a very common fact that comes up when you search about game development industry, and I'd like to point this towards Roop in general. Roop, so I read it that the gaming industry in general is bigger than the music and the movie industry combined. So what generally do you make out of this based on this fact? Like, what is the growth perspective that is there in the gaming industry in general at the moment?
Yeah, thank you for asking, Satnamji. And I would like to explain this scenario to all of the audience as well. So technically, when you say people say game development, people don't understand that how big is the industry is. People think PUBG can made by one person itself, but there are a lot of people background in the backstage who are building this game. So if you say industry size, the gaming industry itself, it's bigger than the movie and the music industry combined. That's not only scale of Hollywood or Bollywood. That's movie industry as a whole in the complete world. So all the movie industry plus all the music industry are combined together, and that is smaller size than the gaming industry right now. When you see what is the future, so you can see there are like metaverse coming in the picture, and everything in future. The internet is going to become a game. So and the game engines are going to drive the future internet. So that way, all the opportunities right now, and if you see the numbers in percentage, what is the growth number? Normal IT industry, which is web development, data science, and things like that. So that industry is growing at 2% year on year. So that is a number. And if you see gaming industry, that's growing at 22% year on year. So that's a huge difference. And there are huge and thousands of jobs are coming in the market, which is like, not kind of, people are not aware of this fact. So this is the right time to sit in this rocket, to jump and then take your career to the next step.
Yeah. So absolutely, I guess Roop put it in the words that can best explain the scenario at the moment. No one is aware about what kind of a shuttle is there to take off, ready to take off. People are not aware about the opportunities that are there. They're just running after like finding a ship and settling in. But then there's a rocket ready to launch, and people just need to look into that direction as well. So any scholarship for registration fee, Rishabh Kumar? Rishabh, you can get in touch with the admissions team for that. We usually don't give any scholarships for registration fee in general, because it's just a registration fee. You are getting a scholarship for the entire program. But then again, just get in touch with the admissions team, and they'll be able to help you out and guide you in the right manner. If your case is a special case, we'll be able to help you out in some manner. But then again, you'll have to get in touch with the admissions team. The next is, are we going to learn how to develop decentralized games? Okay, Suraj, a very great question. But then again, this is something that we'll not be able to cover within 7 months of the program. Of course, it's something that's growing at the moment. The blockchain universe is also growing at the moment, but it's not possible for us to, cover all the topics within 7 months. Within 7 months, what we can promise to you is that we'll be able to focus on building your basics and building you and converting you to a good developer, to give you a launch pad to start your career. Once you've got that launch pad, growing in your career, you can do whatever you want. You can be an AR, VR developer. You can work not only in gaming industry, but in automobile industry, where there are a lot of AR and VR implications. Work in the health industry. We have had alumni working in the health industry. We have mentors working in the automobile industry. There are people who are also researching on blockchain as well, who've graduated from Outscal. So again, it's not very much possible for us to take this up within the 7 months program. But yeah, we'll give you a launch pad to just start your career in game development. From there onwards, you can pick up whatever technologies you want to work on and what kind of companies in general you want to work on as well. So what are the skills are need before entry in gaming industry? Can you say detail? Okay, so Jay, the skill set that you need to enter into the gaming industry will be provided by us. You just need one thing, and that is passion. If you are passionate enough to build a career in the gaming industry, Outscal will provide you all the details, all the skill set, all the preparation material, and even put you in a network and help you connect with the right companies and the right people who will help you get your career started and kickstart your career. The only one thing that we require in return is your passion. If you have that, that is it. We don't need anything other than that from your end.
I would like to add here, guys. We have alumni before who had no technical skill, and they have been placed in really good companies with good packages. If you see from my personal experience, I do not have any technical skills. I have not learned CS in my previous degrees or diplomas, but I was really passionate to build game. I mean, I'm internally passionate about game development, so I tried doing it, and I try to learn how to build a game. It's core concept, and in a month or so, I made some basic games, which gave me so much motivation to move forward and learn more. So the point here is, so if you have the zeal to learn and passionate about build your career in game industry, definitely yes, this is the right place, and you can build your career.
Cool. Yeah, as Roop mentioned, that it's all about the passion at the end of the day. That is what's gonna matter. Rahil, can you give a brief intro about how your business works? Rahil, I can see there are quite a few people still joining in. That's why we've not yet started. We'll be starting at 7 sharp with the introduction and everything quickly, and then we'll give you an entire overview about how exactly this program is going to work. But as you can see, people are still joining in, so we'll just wait for 4-5 more minutes to let everyone join in. What are the things are we gonna cover? So Abhi, very great question. We'll be focusing on technologies such as C++, that is used quite a lot in abundance in the Unreal gaming engine. Then we'll be focusing on C# programming language, Unity 3D gaming engine, data structures and algorithms, and even your multiplayer module, which will cover your Node.js and JavaScript in general. So these are the major technologies that we'll be focusing on. Do we get placed on big companies like Santa Monica or Naughty Dog? Okay, this is a very big question that all people have. Like, will I get placed in this company, or will I get into EA and Rockstar? Just FYI, Bharatwaj, Santa Monica doesn't have a branch in India. They are not even hiring developers in India. Most of these companies, the big names that we hear about, don't have a development team in India. They only have their business team or a team that handles operations or, server side of things. They don't have a development team or a game building team in India. But then again, Santa Monica's sister company, GSN, that is again comes under the head of Sony Entertainment. So that is something that that has a branch in India, and that is currently reviewing Outscal's candidates. In the past, we have placed candidates in Ubisoft as well. One of our candidates, Vinay, we'll discuss in detail, was the first candidate out of Outscale who got placed in Ubisoft, and it was also the first candidate, one of the first candidates that Ubisoft hired to build games in India. Before that, they were only hiring candidates for operations or server side of things. But Vinay was the first candidate who got hired into Ubisoft as a game developer, and Outscale was the company that Vinay graduated out of. So that there is a lot of scope, but then again, you have to wait for the right opportunities. And now companies have started opening up their doors to India as a solid country for game developers as well. Before this, the companies only used to have their operations set up in India. So yes, there are opportunities, but then again, you'll have to be very patient about that. What game development course can I choose for study MS abroad?
Very good question.
So name, it's such a great question. It's a question right after my heart, and it's a question that our founder, Mr. Mayank, really loves to talk about. So in his own words, in Mr. Mayank, our founder's word, he says that it was a bullshit experience for him doing masters from US when he did in game development, because even after doing that, he was not able to find the right career path. And as a replacement to that master's was why he actually started Outscale. So going abroad, spending rupees, crores and lakhs of rupees out there to do this same program in a university will not gonna get you a job out there. But then again, over here, will not only train you in the same skill set, using the same methodology and same technologies that will be used over there, will also help you connect with the right network of companies and the right network of developers and people who will help you get a job. Because a lot of times people say, okay, we can go out, we will study there and we'll get a job, but it's no longer like that. With a lot of new transformation laws and immigration laws in place, it's no longer easier to get a citizenship of the country you are studying in. So the trends have changed a lot at the moment. And that is why Outscale has been a huge success, not only in India, but in countries like Turkey, as well as US, from where we also have candidates doing the same program with us instead of doing it in their home countries, just because the program is accessible both monetary wise as well as it's online. So you don't have to travel or go anywhere to do the program. So that's how Outscale has become a big brand name, not only in India, but in countries like Turkey and US that have predominantly a very big gaming industry in general. I guess I am gonna take just last question. I am a Nigerian here, and I have been using Unreal Engine for gameplay programming for some time now. What would I stand to gain from this program? Will this program cover advanced stuffs in Unreal Engine, C++, and multiplayer stuffs? Okay, so hi David, great to have you. So as I was just mentioning, it's not necessary that you need multiplayer. You you need only Unreal Engine to study game development. What Outscale does is it will give you a basic idea about game development in general using the help of Unity gaming engine. Once you have that understanding about how exactly Unity gaming engine works, after that you can work in whatever gaming engine you want to. We've seen our own candidates work with us in Unity, graduate, work in Unreal, WebGL, Cocos, play games, whatever gaming engines. Just because once you have a good understanding about game development, after that, it becomes irrelevant what kind of gaming engine you are using. Whatever company you go into, they have an incubation period where they allow you to learn the technology they are working on. So after you graduate from Outscale, you can choose what company you are working with, what kind of technology you want to work with. Then again, but yes, Outscale will be focusing on C++ in detail, all the advanced versions of C++, and we'll be working on multiplayer stuff as well, but not with Unreal Engine, with Unity engine. And C++ will be covered as a separate language, just to give you a solid idea about how the language works, so that when you move ahead, you are able to adapt to any company that is working with Unreal Gaming Engine using C++ in general. Okay, what CTC can we expect after program? Sai Charan, that's a very great question. But for now, we'll take a short break before we continue with the questions and all. I'll give, first of all, welcome to one and all who have joined into the session. I can see a lot more people have joined in since we started the session. This is Satnamji, Head of Admissions from Outscale. Today we have with us Roop, who is the Program Director at Outscale, and we have Abhishek, who was once an alumni or student at Outscale and is now currently working with Outscale as a game developer itself. So welcome to one and all. It's great to have you all today in Outscale's full stack game development orientation session. In today's session, we'll not only talk about the gaming industry, Outscale's program, but we'll also be building a game hands-on project so that everyone actually gets an idea about how game development generally works. But before we move ahead with this, I'd like to get to know all of you in a better manner. So if everyone can quickly turn on their cameras, it will be great. We'll play a small game so that we can get to know each other in a better manner. So if everyone can quickly come onto their cameras, even if you are on your phones, doesn't matter. We know we've been working remotely, so everyone has a disheveled look at the moment. No one's combed their hair or put on a face mask and all. So if everyone can quickly come on their camera, and on the right hand side top corner, under view, you will be able to switch to gallery view as well. So if everyone can quickly switch to gallery view as well and come onto their cameras, it will be great. The more the people on cameras, the greater and better the experience for the game is going to be. So if everyone can quickly come onto the camera, it will be great. I can see there are quite a few people who are coming and bouncing off. Okay. Yeah, just switch to gallery view as well. On the right hand side corner, top corner, there will be a gallery view. So just switch to that and it will be great. Fine. So welcome to all. First of all, what I'm going to ask you to do is cover your camera with your thumb or your hand or whatever. Just cover your camera so that you are hiding your face for us. Even if you are on your phone, just cover your camera. Don't turn off your camera, just cover your camera. Okay. Now I'm going to ask a series of questions, the answer to which is going to be either yes or no. So if the answer to that question is yes, you will simply show your face, and this way we will know that yes, you are a part of that group or team, or you have done that stuff. So for example, just a quick overview. Let's say all the people whose names start with S, show your face. Name starts with S. So given my name starts with S, and Sanju, Suvit, and Sandeep, and Sunil, all our names start with S, we are showing our faces. So I hope this gives you a quick understanding. The next question I have is, if you are a regular gamer, that is, you play games at least minimum twice a week, please show your face. Okay, almost everyone over here is a regular gamer. Everyone is playing games. Okay, great. If you have played a game in the last 24 hours, any game in the last 24 hours, please show your face. Okay, we've got a great set of gamers. Great. The next question I have is, if you have played PUBG in the last 1 week, please show your face. Okay. Oh, okay. Like everyone's playing PUBG. Yeah, we'll talk about PUBG in detail. I have a good lot to talk about it. Okay, great. If anyone has been playing game since the session started around 20 minutes ago, please show your face. Anyone who has been playing games since the session started? Okay, Roop, note the name. Mohammad Amir has been playing games. You're gonna be his program director. Just make sure he's not playing games while on live sessions. Okay, cool. So the next question I have is, if you had decided to become a game developer before you heard about Outscal, please show your face. If you were sure you want to be a game developer before you heard about Outscal. Okay. Quite a few people. Great, sounds good. So yeah, I guess more or less it was great interacting with all of you, and I've got a quick understanding about what kind of audience we have. So we have a lot of people who want to be game developers, and a lot of people who are actively playing games. So now I am just gonna start diving into the program details, how exactly the program works and all. And then if you have any queries and questions, just keep on dropping them in chat. Abhishek and Roop will be more than happy to take up these questions and answer them in the chat. And if there are questions after the orientation that are left, I'll be more than happy to take them up at the end of the orientation session. So I'll just quickly share my screen in a minute so that everyone can get a quick overview about how exactly this works and all. Okay, so just give me 1 second. Sorry, I guess some issues. Can everyone quickly drop me a thumbs up in the chat if you can see my screen? If my screen is visible, just drop me a quick thumbs up in the chat. Okay. Cool. I can see quite a few thumbs up coming in. Okay, so the screen is visible. So we have all gathered here today for Outscal's full stack game development programs orientation session. And we'll be in general talking about how exactly this program works, what is gaming industry about, how can you get a job after doing this program, and all these things. So moving ahead, first of all, a quick overview about Outscal's founder. So Mr. Mayank started this company way back into 2018 when he came back to India and realized that there's a huge amount of opportunity in the gaming industry, just that Indian audience is not aware about the opportunity there. And even if people have an awareness that there is an opportunity, they are not aware about the right career path they need to take to move ahead in that opportunity. That is where Outscal came in, and we started networking with a lot of companies all over the world, not only in India, but all over the world, and connecting with them. And getting to understand what kind of developers they need. And based on that, Outscale built its curriculum and started doing the Outscale's full stack game development program. About Mayank himself, he's worked in more than 5 countries till now, including Japan, Dubai, US, with companies like DE Shaw, Jungly Games, EA Sports, Kickstarter, Dana. And he completed his education from Carnegie Mellon University, which is again an Ivy League university in US. And so that was a quick brief overview about him in general. About today's session, we'll first, as I mentioned, we'll talking about the game development program. Then we'll have a quick Q&A session where you can ask your queries and questions. On the side, Abhishek will keep on answering the questions as and when they arise. And then we'll be focusing towards building a game project, a hands-on game project ourselves. And even if you don't have any prior experience or knowledge about game development, doesn't matter. We have game projects for all kind of audience with us today. So that's not an issue at all. Generally, I and Roop already discussed about this, but I'll quickly touch on this again. So a recent research paper, if you have heard about Kalari, basically VC. So a recent research paper was published, and in it was clearly mentioned that in 2010, the average package a IT developer or a person from the IT industry was getting was 2.3 lakhs per annum, basically, at that time. And in the gaming industry, similarly, the average package was 2.0 lakhs per annum. And in 11 years, since 2010 to 2021, in IT industry, the package has only grown by 0.5%, 0.5 lakhs to 2.8 lakhs per annum. Whereas in the game development industry, it's almost grown 250% to be 5 lakhs per annum. So from 2 lakhs to 5 lakhs per annum in the gaming industry, whereas as compared to the IT industry, where it's only grown from 2.3 lakhs per annum to 2.8 lakhs per annum. And it's just a supporting argument to what I and Roop were earlier discussing, that in the gaming industry, there is so much growth and advancement and so much opportunities available that the industry growth rate is close to 22% as compared to the 2.2% of IT industry in general. And as the future projects are coming on, if you've heard about GeoTesseract, that is a project that is coming in the gaming industry with over $1 billion in funding from Reliance Industries. So a lot of huge opportunities are coming in the gaming industry at the moment. Again, about the companies in India and across the world, Outscale is partnering with over 200 plus companies at the moment, including some big names like Sumo Digital, Ubisoft, MPL, Byju's, Jungly Games, Paytm First Games, and all. So a lot of opportunities are there in the gaming industry. I, in general, have worked with over 50 plus companies, including Ubisoft, Sumo Digital, Rockstar Games, with their hiring requirements and hiring needs, particularly in the field of game development and all. So all these companies will be accessible to you at the end of Outscale's full stack game development program in general. So you don't have to worry about going out, searching for a job and struggling and getting rejected, because your resume will be the uprunner for these companies in general once you've completed the program with Outscale. Now, talking about, there was a very good question that was mentioned, that I am from a non-technical background. Will I be able to do the program, or I'm a fresher? What kind of job and placement package I can expect? So if you will see somewhere here, yeah, Chinmay. So Chinmay was basically from a non-technical background, struggled for 4 years, wasn't able to find the right opportunities, but was very passionate about game development. And then he came to Outscale and joined into Outscale's full stack game development program. At 4th month of Outscale's program, he already had a placement of 6 lakhs per annum. During the 4th month, the total duration of the program is 7 months. During the 4th month of the program, he already had a job, and right now he's already got more than a 60% hike in the company he was working with. In the company, he was placed from a non-technical background as a game developer. And within 6 months, he also got a 60% hike on his placement offer. So that is how Outscale has been made in a manner. even if you are from a non-technical background, don't have any particular knowledge about game development in general, doesn't matter. Outscale is there to guide you from the scratch and take you to the advanced level. And for people who already have knowledge and experience about game development in general, but are feeling stuck in their career at the moment, over there, the example of Manas fits in perfectly. So Manas had been working in the gaming industry for 3+ years, was somewhere close to a package of 3.8, 4.5 lakhs per annum. But then again, when I was the person actually who did his onboarding call, so when we discussed, he mentioned that now he's feeling stuck. He's not able to scale up in his career. He's not able to find the right threshold to boost and jump into a better opportunities in career. That's where he came with, again, Outscale, did the program, 7 months program, just worked for 3-4 months again, and had a package from Zanser Technologies, almost like double of what he was working for. So he was working close to 4 lakhs per annum at that time. And then he got a hike of like almost 200%, and he's working at 8+ lakhs per annum at the moment. So these are some of the success stories. But then again, you can go on to LinkedIn. All these people have posted about Outscale on LinkedIn. You can connect with all these people. You just simply need to go to Outscale's LinkedIn account. If Sham or Abhishek or Roop can quickly share the link to Outscale's LinkedIn account in the chat. You just need to go to Outscale's LinkedIn page. Over there, you will be able to find all these people, and you can simply connect with them, talk to them about their journey, their experience, why Outscale was the right step for them, what made them decide that Outscale is the place they want to be, and how they actually benefited out of doing Outscale's full stack game development program. So just connect with these people, talk to these people, and you will find a lot of people posting their honest feedback and review about Outscale in general on LinkedIn. So you can even connect with them, talk to them one-on-one, and it will give you an idea about how will the process work, what to expect from Outscale's full stack game development program, and whether it is the right opportunity for you or not. Moving ahead, this is like a lot of people mentioned that they are very passionate about game development and had decided earlier only that they want to build a career in game development. So I'd ask Sham to go live with the poll. Sham, if you can quickly go live with this poll. So this will help us get a quick understanding about what kind of game development experience you currently have, whether you have done some projects till now or you haven't done any projects till now. So just go in and poll for the right choice. Okay, so I can see a lot of people have some sorts of projects, but then again, a lot of people don't know anything about the industry and just know that it's cool to build games. So if everyone can quickly poll, it will be great. I can see almost 50% of people have voted till now. If everyone can go in and poll quickly, so it will be great. We'll just wrap up the poll in the next 10 seconds. There are quite a few people who are still left to poll. So if you guys can go in and vote out whatever is the best fit for you. Okay, sounds good. I guess, Sham, we can wrap up the poll for now. So there is one person who is already working in the gaming industry and has professional experience in the gaming industry. And then there are quite a few people who've been working on their own on quite a few projects or have done some online tutorials, and a lot of people who don't have any experience in the gaming industry. So it's great that we have a mix of audience over here today with us in the session. So moving ahead, I'll give a quick overview about the program duration and all. So the overall duration of the program is 7 months, and the placements usually start in the 3rd month itself and continue up till the 10th month of the program in general. Talking about the timings, the sessions take place from 7 p.m. in the evening on weekdays, that is Monday to Thursday, to 10 p.m., 3-hour sessions. Friday is usually an off day, and on Saturday and Sunday, then again, you have sessions from 4 p.m. up till 10 p.m. Basically. So like this way, even if you are a college student or even if you have a full-time job that you can't leave at the moment, you can work with the program and continue with the program, and it will help you continue balance between your work or education as well as outscale life. So this way the program has been structured in a manner so that it doesn't affect you in any manner. Moreover, as it is mentioned, placements start in third month, but then again the placements will be dependent on you. There's no magic wand that I or Roop or Abhishek or even Mayank will be able to wave to get you a placement. You will have to work hard, be at the top of your clan, or batch in general that we call it, and be at the top of your clan, and only then you will be able to sit in placements from the third month onwards. As and when people start showcasing their progress and their progress in game development, that's when they'll start getting opportunities to set in placements with the companies that I just showcased in one of the earlier slides. So if you are from a technical background in general, you have knowledge about how does programming works, know at least one programming language in general, then you will have to spend roughly close to 24 hours per week towards the program. That is equivalent to the timing we just discussed, that is 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Thursday and 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday, Sunday. But then again, if you are from a non-technical background, don't have any prior experience in game development, don't know any programming language, you will have to spend some extra time, close to 35 hours per week towards the program to be able to get the right results based on what the program will be providing you with, whether it's on the technical, on the non-technical side, or the industry side, or just the mentality of the game developer. You'll have to spend some extra time towards the program to be able to catch up with your counterparts who already have some sorts of technical knowledge or knowledge about how exactly game development or programming works. Moving ahead, we have a quick question for people who are from technical backgrounds. So do you think it is important to study data structures and algorithms to become a game developer? So Sham, can we quickly go live with this poll, please? So this is a lot of people might know what data structures and algorithms is. There's an option for that as well, particularly for people who are from non-technical background. But then again, if you are from a technical background, just go in and choose whether you think data structures and algorithms plays an important part in game development or not. Sorry. So I guess we have most of the answers in. We'll be closing off the poll in the next 5 seconds. People who are left can quickly go in and punch in their answers. Okay, cool. So I guess we have got most of the answers in. Majority of people think that it's absolutely necessary to know data structures and algorithms to know game development. Few people think that no, it is not important. And then there are people who think that they don't know or they don't have any clue what DSA is about. So for people who think that data structures and algorithms is not important, just let me bring this point to the focus quickly. To be great at any kind of development, any kind of programming, data structures and algorithms is very, very important. That is why at Outscale, we'll be focusing a minimum of 2 to 3 months towards building your data structures and algorithm skills. Doesn't matter what kind of development or programming you are doing, when you go to a company to sit for placements, the first thing each and every company is gonna evaluate is your problem solving skills. And particular problem solving skills in development or programming comes from a good knowledge about data structures and algorithms. That is why anyone and everyone who's in today's session aspiring to be a good game developer will need to have a solid programming knowledge and data structures and algorithms knowledge to be a good game developer. Moving ahead, a quick overview about the curriculum. We'll be focusing on C++, C#, Unity 3D, data structures and algorithms that we already discussed. These will be the core functional things that we'll be working on. And we'll be starting from the very basics and going till the very advanced. So even if you are a developer who's already worked in this will act as a good platform for you to revise all the things you might have skipped. And then again, if you don't have any knowledge, it will help you start from the very basics as well. And then for people who are looking to learn advanced, this will go on till the very, very advanced level, to the level of multiplayer games as well, where you will be working on JavaScript and Node.js as your bonus material moving ahead. So you'll be working on multiplayer games and all as well. Talking about projects in general, when we talk about college, we all have done that 1 or 2 projects, the attendance project or the map project, the best way to escape in case of fire. So that is the kind of projects that we do in college. But then again, it's only one project that we have done. And when we actually go out into the industry and start seeking for a job, the company says, show us your projects. We haven't done any projects in college. That's where Outscal comes in. With Outscal, you will be working on not 1 or 2, but a total of 28 projects or repositories, including 2 C++, 6 Unity, and 20 data structures and algorithms repositories that you can add on to your GitHub and showcase on your LinkedIn profile, where people who are actively hiring or recruiters can come across your profile, see the kind of projects you have done, reach out to you and hire you without any support or help from even Outscal. And it is a very common practice. Abhishek is over here. He's a prime example of one such candidate who was reached out on LinkedIn by someone else, VC basically, who wanted to build a game project, and he thought that Abhishek is the right person for that based on the projects and the amount of work he showcased on his GitHub and LinkedIn. So same way with Outscal, within the 7 months duration, you will be working on minimum of these projects. Apart from these, you will also be working on your own projects that you will be building. But minimum of these projects you will be working on to build your repository on GitHub and showcase your talent on LinkedIn, so that people can actually come across and understand what kind of work you have done and give you the first opportunities moving ahead. Mentors. Now, moving on, talking about mentors. Why Outscal? Why not join into some other MS program like one of the person was asking, or not do a master's in game development from some other XYZ universities? So first of all, if everyone who currently has a mentor in their life, whatever it might be a technical mentor, a life mentor, a life coach, just drop a thumbs up in the chat and then we'll quickly move ahead, whatever. And if you don't have a mentor, just drop a thumbs down in the chat as well. It can be anyone. It can be your parents, your siblings. It can be one of your teachers, one of your elder friends. It can be even one of your junior friends. So if you have a mentor, just drop a thumbs up. If you don't, just drop a thumbs down in the chat itself. And that will help me understand whether you have a mentor or not. And we'll then take ahead this conversation moving ahead. So S. Karthi has dropped in a thumbs up as well as a thumbs down. I don't understand, like, are you your own mentor? Maybe that's the case, but it's awesome if you are your own guiding light and your own mentor. But then again, I can see quite a few people have, like, it's almost a 50-50 split if I see for people who have like their own mentors, and then people who don't have mentors. But then again, why not college professors and why industry mentors? So this is something that is a very debatable topic, and my apologies to all my college professors and all my school teachers. But then again, they didn't know what they were teaching me. My college professor has been teaching the same subject for the past 20 years, but they never knew what are the implementation of that subject in real life, in the real life industry. That is something that lacks with the gaming industry as well. The courses that are there in the IT industry, B.Tech as well. Even today in colleges, people are being taught PHP. But then again, PHP is something that's become quite obsolete in the industry. That is why industry mentors at Outscal play a very huge, important role. We have mentors not only from gaming industry, but from the big Mang companies recently that renamed from Fang to Mang, companies like Amazon and Microsoft coming in and teaching at Outscal. So we'll just take a quick look at what kind of mentors we have at Outscal. Generally, Mayank, our founder himself, who's got experience working with EA Sports and a lot of other companies, as we saw in his profile, is one of the mentors at Outscale. We have Kanishk as well, who's also working out of US with SMT currently, which is a big esports platform in US. He's also worked, as I earlier mentioned, on the AR/VR platform with Ford in the automobile industry in general, where there are a lot of opportunities of implementation of gaming technologies or gamification in general in the AR/VR industry. And then these are just few examples. We have a lot more mentors, but we can't display all those mentors over here. We currently have a pool of 50 plus mentors that are taking a lot of clans across the program. But then again, there are just some of the mentors. We have Jobin from Microsoft, Roshan from Amazon that will be working with you on your C++ skills and your data structures and algorithm skills. And they'll also be helping you out with what is actually going on in the industry. When you sit for placements in Amazon, what kind of questions can you expect from the company or during your interview process? When you're sitting for an interview in Microsoft, what are the questions Microsoft asks? Similarly, you will come across a lot of different mentors from different gaming companies, including non-gaming companies like Google and Netflix and Flipkart and Oyo, that will actually help you understand what kind of developers and what kind of interview questions you can expect while you are talking and sitting with those companies and interacting with them. So, okay, this question is a surprise for me, but I guess the marketing team and the growth team is well aware that a lot of people tend to nap off during the session. So Sham, can we just get a quick idea about how many people are still awake and listening to what is going on in the session? The question is simple. We just discussed how many total projects and repositories we'll be working on during this program. It's as simple as that. We just discussed this in detail. I guess I spent some 5 minutes talking about the importance of projects and repositories. Okay, there are quite a few wrong answers coming in. People, please wake up. Okay, and quite a few right answers as well. So I can see majority, over 70% of the answers are right. But then again, there are quite a few answers that are wrong. So, okay, there are 3 people, 4 people. Cool. So I guess we'll be wrapping this up in the next 4-5 seconds. Most of the people have voted their answer. So as we can see, there are close to 15 people who've mentioned that there are 6, 10 or 14 projects. People, that's wrong. We just discussed we'll be doing 2 C++ projects, 6 Unity projects, and 20 data structures and algorithms repositories on projects. So a total of 28 projects will be focused on during this entire program. So just be more attentive. We are close to the end of the orientation session, and we'll be quickly jumping into building a hands-on game in the next 10-15 minutes. So just the final stages where we'll discuss about the fee structure in general. This was the first question that was there on the screen when we started with the program. So talking about the fee structure, there are 2 basic fee structures that are available for anyone who wants to opt in for the program. Wow. First is the postpaid fee structure that is available. And the other one is the prepaid fee structure that is available. That is, you pay after you get a job. Sham, is there something you want to discuss? Okay, cool. Sorry. So the postpaid is the structure we'll talk about in detail, and then prepaid is your normal fee structure. That is basically, in general, your structure that happens in college where you go, you pay the fees, you do the education, and then it gets over with. So that is the structure that is going to be there. Talking about the postpaid structure, or generally known as income share agreement or ISA, you will not have to pay any tuition fees for the program right now. You start with the program, you complete the program, get placed for a package above minimum of 4.5 lakhs per annum, and only then you start paying Outscale. So as discussed in this slide, if your package is less than 4.5 lakhs per annum, I hope it is visible, you have to pay Outscale a total sum zero amount. You don't have to pay Outscale at all. If your package is above 4.5 lakhs per annum, then only you have to pay 17% of your total CTC to Outscale for a total duration of 36 months. So that's the total installments that you will be paying to Outscale after you get a job. And then again, there is a payment cap of 3 lakhs on top of that. So it's not like that you have a higher package and you start paying and you keep on paying. Once you reach that upper cap of 3 lakhs per annum, you don't have to pay anything after that. So just taking into consideration, if you're getting placed below 4.5 lakhs per annum, you are paying Outscale nothing. If you're getting placed above 4.5 lakhs per annum, let's assume 6 lakhs per annum, then you are paying Outscale 8,500 per month. And in 36 installments, this is going to come exactly close to 3 lakhs rupees. So that is your cap. But then again, if you are paying 9 lakhs per annum, then close to the 24th month or 30th month, you will reach a total amount of 3 lakhs. And after that, you don't have to pay Outscale anything at all because you've already hit that upper cap of 3 lakh rupees. So that is how the income share agreement or the post-paid structure with Outscale generally works. Moving ahead, the other option, this is another option. It's not like you have to do both. You either have to do the post-paid structure that we just discussed, or you have to do the upfront prepaid structure that we're going to discuss right now. So in this, you can do one-time payment of 1.5 lakhs plus GST, in which you will be eligible for certain discounts and all, or you can opt in for EMIs. Outscale provides easy EMIs up till 36 months as well on the upfront amount as well. So you can opt in for that as well. If you are doing one-time payment, of course, you will be eligible for some discounts and all. So just get in touch with the admissions team and they'll be able to elaborate on what kind of discounts and what kind of coupons are currently going on. And we can discuss about that in general and in detail. So is my screen visible right now to everyone? Can everyone see the upfront prepaid screen? Okay, cool. After orientation session, how does the actual progress works after the entire session is over? You first have to choose between ISA or upfront payment plan. The second thing you have to do is book your seat. Given that we get a lot of candidates and applications over a period of 1 month, we get close to 2,000 applicants. And out of all those applicants, we'll only be selecting close to only be selecting close to 10 to 15 candidates for the program because we have a very scrutinous selection program. So we'll only be selecting 10 to 15 candidates for that. So that's why you have to do an initial 10,000 security deposit. And also you have to complete a game project. If you have done security, you haven't completed your game project, we'll not be shortlisting you for the program, and that 10,000 of yours will be given back to you if you have not done the game project again. But then again, game project is a very, very important thing that is there. So you complete your game project, you get approved, you do the security deposit, and only then you will be able to join into the program moving ahead. If you opt in for ISA, of course, you have to sign the agreement. You have one of your co-signers, your parent, guardian, or any earning person can be your co-signer for the same. And they'll also sign the ISA. And then again, there will be a security check involved that you will have to do of it's just for the security, and it's only used in case you are violating the ISA contract. That is, you do the entire program, you get a placement, and then you just run away. In that case, Outscale will be using this 3 lakh security check. But then again, you don't need this much amount in your bank account at all. It's just a security check. And luckily enough, till now, Outscale hasn't had to use this check till now at all. So this is the basic things that you need to do if you are opting in for ISA. If you are opting in for the upfront fees payment program, you sign the upfront agreement, opt in for one-time payment and complete the payment, or you opt in for EMI and pay the first EMI, and then you move ahead with the program. So you can opt in for either of these things and continue with the same. And more or less, these are the two fees payment options that are available with Outscale. If you have any queries or questions, please feel free to drop them into the chat. If any of the questions have not yet been answered by Abhishek, and I'll be more than happy to pick them up for you. And if there are no more questions coming in, then I'll hand it over to Roop to take you through the assignments and the projects, basically not assignments, but game projects that you'll be building and working on. I don't see any question coming in.
I will drop in the project link in the chat right now.
Cool. So I guess, Roop, yeah, I guess I can stop sharing my screen so that you can start sharing yours. I don't think more questions are coming in. I guess, Abhishek, and you have done a fabulous job of taking all the questions in the chat itself. So thank you, guys. But over to Roop for now. And I guess he can take over from here and start with the game building process from here onwards.
Hey guys, I have dropped in the link in the chat and you can browse the link as well. I am sharing my screen right now.
Roop, I guess you have messaged someone. Can you drop the link for everyone?
Cool. Just a moment. I'm sorry. Yes, hope you guys have the link now. You can click on the link. Yes, correct. I got yes. So guys, assignments or projects are very crucial to today's session since this is the gateway to join Outscale full stack game development program. And also this will help you understand how this game development actually works, and you will have a confidence that anyone and everyone can build a game, actually make a game. So we have this is the page you can go in from the buyer link, and to become eligible for the post-paid plan, you have to complete any of the project which is listed below. We have here the 3 projects. First one is beginner level, second one is intermediate level. Beginner one is for the person who has never built a game before and are exploring in this game development field. You can go here, click this link, and all the instructions are given below, and everything regarding how to kind of do this project, how to start with this, and how to continue and finish this are written from our team. So you can just browse all these links and you can understand how to finish the project. And after finishing the project, you have to suppose you are intermediate and you want to become this Unity Mr. Block 2D. You go here and you have to install a couple of softwares. So there are Unity Game Engine, VS Code. So these are the software installation guides. Install these softwares and then go to the project setup, player movement, setting up level, and all these steps you complete, and then you can submit the assignment. So I'll just briefly explain how can you submit your assignment. So I think you all familiar with LinkedIn. If you are, just drop in yes in the chat, or no, then you can say no. Okay, just a minute, guys. I think I will share you the link one more time. Thank you, Ellen, for reminding. But yes, can you please try one more time? There is some small technical issues, guys. Satnam, can you help me out?
Yeah. Just give me 1 second. I'll just sort this out quickly. Just give me 1 second, please.
Cool. I think now the link will work. It should
Yeah.
work now.
It should work now. Guys, if the previous link is not working, I've shared a new link in the chat. Just use that one. It should work for everyone now.
Have the link and it's working. Please give us a thumbs up in the chat. Yes, good. I can see thumbs up. So let's go ahead. So you go to suppose you, there are 3 stages of your game development journey. First one is beginner level. Second one, already game development before, they can also try this expert project. So suppose you want to do, I think Mr. Block, also someone who is new to this programming field, they can also try to learn game development with this particular project, which is Mr. Block. So if you want to do this project, click here and you see what are the softwares needed for this particular project, and you see the study material inside this. You see all the steps of the game, and then there is final step where you submit the assignment. And the question is, how do you submit the assignment, right? So first thing is link it's going to be very, very important for your professional career, where you can connect and meet with all the world's leader and professional gurus across industries. So you have to create, if you don't have yet, please create a LinkedIn account. It will be really, really helpful for you and your professional life. Create a LinkedIn account first of all. Then there is software called Loom. I mean, you can see all the videos when you see all this the program. I mean, sorry, when you go to this project section, you see all the videos. They are all recorded in Loom. So you just click here and create an account for the Loom, and you can record your screen after your project is completed. You record your screen and then submit that particular link of Loom to your LinkedIn. So when you're posting, so when we have written couple of template to post in LinkedIn, you just copy from here, tag our team so that we get notification once you submit your assignment, and post your recording to this particular in your LinkedIn profile. Basically, that's what you have to do. So technically, I'll repeat one more time. So this is the page we have shared. Please keep this safe. So this is very important for your game development career. These are the 3 projects we have shared. You click any of them, go there, install the softwares required, learn from this link whatever steps it has been told, and submit the assignment. After completing the project, create a Loom video. The link is here, and then after creating the Loom video, post this in LinkedIn. And finally, once you've done all these steps, click here to submit your assignment via this particular form. So name, contact number, email ID, LinkedIn post, link, and if you have any comments, and submit it. So these are a step, and then it is very, as I told you, this is the kind of video you see when you open Loom video, right? So this kind of recording you can do once you do your Loom video. I think couple of questions popped in. Yeah, I think Abhishek is already writing the answers. It's okay. Okay, so ignore this date. I think this is last one, but yes. So this is all you have to do, and please join our Discord channel. Abhishek, if you can please drop in the Discord channel link here, so that if you guys stuck anywhere in this step, our team can help you out. You can just ping us anytime asking for help. You know, if you stuck somewhere in this Unity 2D player movement, you know, you stuck some steps. Suppose you stuck here and not happening, ping us in Discord, and our technical team will help you immediately from here. Maybe me or Abhishek or Mallar, any of our team or mentors will jump in and help you out in any of the step. So Abhishek, Sham, anyone, can you please drop in the link in Discord channel link here? Yes, already there. So yes, you can join in to our Discord channel if you need help, or if you don't need help. There are so many gifts, so many kind of quizzes, sessions, gift pampers, rewards, and so many different activities happen, events happens across. We call so many people from industry, from EA games, from Najara games, and all different people across industry come and speak to us in these events. So yeah, so this is how you have to submit the assignment, and after submitting assignment you will be eligible for pay after placement plan. And yes, so this will help you to actually learn how to build a game. So yes, mm, that's about it. And please ping any of the question. Interview preparation, this is just for your this is a value bomb, we call it. We are giving you extra value so that you can read and learn and prepare yourself for the next interview. So yes, that's about it. If you have any questions, please drop in the chat so that I'm more than happy to reply to those. Yes, sessions, we have many live sessions, many not like sessions, technically, yes.
So what actually Roop means to say is that so sessions mostly will be live. For example, your mentor sessions where you will get a code reviews. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Okay, I got a message that my sound is low. So what Roop actually meant by sessions being be live will be that yeah, most of these mentor sessions would be live and your daily classes would be live. But in mentor sessions, we would be focusing on code review, so you could be actually be learning about how to code actually the correct way. So as per industry standards, so most of the classes would be online. However, you would be given study material and that which would be offline. You have to study on your own. But yeah, most of the session would be online.
Okay, cool. Great, guys. Anything else? Please drop in. Do you have any
Yeah,
recordings?
Vinod, you will be
Yes,
getting
yes.
recordings.
We have recordings of each of the sessions, so you'll get it now. I mean, after every sessions, you'll get the recordings. Yes, and yes. So that's about it. And welcome to the gaming industry, and ready to scale up your career for the next level. And we really want you to help and then kind of grow together. Satnam, you here? I think Satnam dropped off. You guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop in. I will be more than happy to. Fee structure. So we have like 6 minutes left. I will quickly finish up all the questions in these 6 minutes. So if you have some questions, please drop in. I'll repeat one more time. We have two fee structure. One is pay after placement. That is, once you get placed in the company after 7 months of program, you have to pay the fees after that. So that is one particular option. For to get selected for that option, you have to finish any of this project first to get eligible for this project. What I mean by eligible is, so for today, if I give you the number, today we have 278 people have applied for the program. So but but we have only 20 seats per clan. So people who are really passionate about game development, we are taking only those people. So it's mostly passion driven industry where you have really zeal and passion to learn. You definitely can achieve something. So that is why we have broke down this project in such a way that anyone who has interest and zeal to learn can make a game. So just go to all this project link and then show us your passion, and then we will welcome you for pay after placement. And there's an upfront plan also. If you want to pay upfront and then get us into the program, definitely yes, there is the option available, and the fee is 1.5 lakh. You can pay via EMI, there are installment and things like that. So you can touch base with admission team to know more about it.
Yeah, I would like to answer a question of Prathamesh. So since I see you are a working professionals, so you don't need to worry because in our company in the recent past there were many students like Prashant Domble who were actually got placed, and they were already working professionals in IT companies. I think it was working in TCS or Capgemini, but yeah, he was a working professional. So you don't need to quit your job. You can continue with your job and yet pursue the program. Yeah, your schedule might become a little bit tight, but if you are able to manage it, then yeah, good. You don't need to quit your job to pursue
Yes,
the program.
I will give you an example of one more student who is Nidhi. She is from NIT and she was working in Accenture for 1.5 years, and she joined the program. And after one and a half months, she got such a confidence that definitely I'll get a job in a better place. So she now, I think last week she put papers and she will be not working anymore. So and there are many people, many candidates who are continuing their job because of financial needs and things like that. But yes, you can opt for the program even if you have job, and that is mostly welcome. And our program is designed such a way that you are you get time to do this because it's evening. Okay, we have how much time we have? Oh, okay, great question. Tomorrow evening is the last date. So we are expecting, we give 24 hours to submit this assignment. So I think tomorrow night 9 p.m. is the deadline of this assignment. So this is the last, I think. I mean, we give deadline of 24 hours. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. is the deadline to submit this project. I think it takes around 2 hours approximately. If you know about the programming, if you have some sort of understanding about programming skill, it should take around 1.5 hours to finish this project. If you don't know about programming, it should take around 2 hours to finish this project. Anything else, guys, regarding this project? This is not only for the program, this is for you. This is why you came here. This is why you spend around 1.5 hours. Thank you so much for being here. You've been an amazing audience. Finish the project. This will be really helpful for you guys, so you can learn and become a game developer. So that's about it. All right, guys, I don't think anything else coming up now. I don't have any coding. Yes, I did not have coding knowledge as well, but I finished this assignment and I have completed this assignment, and I have done more projects, and I have built a couple of games as well in like 1.5 months itself. So it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible, and it's definitely very enlightening. So you will feel like something I have done in my life. So that kind of feelings you'll get. So yeah, please submit the assignment, and then you will be eligible for ISA, that is called income share agreement, that is pay after placement. Then you are, after submitting the project, you go into the admission team side, and then they'll take care of you, and then they'll enroll into the program, where it's 7-month program. You sit in the program, get a job, which is like Padwala job, like fantastic job in the industry, and then your metaverse will start. Gaming metaverse will start, and then you can do so many things there. So the point is, we will open the gates where you can go and start your career in the gaming industry. Yes, Kishan Bua, if you raised any questions, please drop in the chat. Now it's time and we have to drop the session. It was a great session. Thank you guys. I will be ending the session now. Thank you. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you so much, guys. I hope we have at least some 25 assignment. I expect from everyone. I'll be keeping eye on those.
Guys, do you have any other query, any other question? If not, you could just leave and could start working on the trial assignments. Yeah, Aditya, you would be getting the meeting recording session as well in your email once this meeting ends. And yeah, Keshan Bhuave. So in Outscale, we have a full stack game development trial. You need to complete any of your one of the projects out of the three listed. I guess you have the link regarding the project. So you need to finish one of the project assignments and then you need to submit it before the deadline. And once you have done that, you would be able to complete the project. Then you just don't need to worry about it. Then our admissions team will contact you. Yeah, Aditya. So the 10K deposit is a security deposit, which is non-refundable. So if in case it's a case of security deposit, because what happens that a lot of times students do, they actually end up wasting our time and they just not enroll in the program. So it's just a security deposit. So students take the program who are for take the program more seriously. That's the reason there is a security deposit. Otherwise, you don't need to pay anything other than that. Any more question, guys? Yeah, so Redmi, what you need to do that you need to make an account at Loom. Once you have made an account over Loom Video, then you would be able to make the recordings of the assignment. There are instructions given to you in the assignment link which we have shared with you. So you might be able to